It's funny because almost every YouTube teacher has one of these types of videos, and a lot of them will have like these elaborate planners and like this collection of like 30 different colored pens. I don't have any of that. And now that we moved to hybrid, my entire bag has really just become a tech bag. Let's see what we got in here. Hi ladies and gents, my name is Thom Gibson. If you are new here, this channel is all about helping middle school STEM teachers design an engaging classroom experience for their students and a fulfilling teaching experience for themselves. The bag I am using is a Swiss gear bag. I also traveled with it, as you can see, my little travel card. I am a big fan of Swiss gear. I didn't know about Swiss gear until my last school, where they gave us a laptop and a backpack issued from the district. It was a Swiss gear backpack. When I left that district, I loved the backpack so much, but I had to give it back to them. And so I bought my own. I have been using it for about 7 years, and I think I will probably continue using it until the bottom falls out of it. It's sturdy, it's comfortable, the straps don't wear down. Swiss gear, it's the way to go. Swiss gear, if you want to sponsor a future video, let me know. In the top pouch is my 2016 MacBook Pro. Got it used in 2017, I think, and I'm a fan of all of the ports, which newer Macs do not have as many ports. You have to get like a dongle and all this other stuff, so I like that I got the HDMI out. I've got several USB things for all of my peripherals. It's still going strong, and I will continue to use this until it just is so slow and just doesn't do what I need it to do. Also in this little back pouch is my iPad. I got the iPad because I originally had one of those Wacom writing tablets for distance learning. I didn't really like it because my monitor was too big, and so it was kind of weird writing on a small tablet, but it was filling up the whole monitor. I never really got used to it, and so when I knew we were gonna move to hybrid, I went ahead and got an iPad because I knew I could use the whiteboard feature on there to write, so that way my students at home and the students in class would be able to see it. I got this case that's got this little spot for the pencil. This is not an official Apple Pencil, but it was highly rated on Amazon and does what a pencil should do on an iPad. And I plan on making a separate video on how I'm using my iPad for hybrid teaching as another camera source, as another monitor. And so if you hit the like button on this video, that'll tell YouTube that you're interested in this kind of video from me, and they'll probably just go ahead and recommend it to you when that video comes out, or you can subscribe. In this front pocket here, got a few things. A dongle, so that way I can use my iPad as a projector. This end goes in the iPad, and then this end goes to my projector. The iPad battery's pretty good, but if I needed to keep it charged, I could plug a little charging port in right there to charge it while I'm projecting it too. Apple AirPods, these are super helpful to serve as a microphone as well as a speaker, depending on your context. On the side here, one of my favorite things is this Stanley brand thermos, the same brand that makes those green ones from like way back in the day. I can make coffee at 7:30 in the morning, and at 11:30 in the afternoon when I get my break, it's still super hot when I put it in here. So I love this. I could use this as a cup as well. Moving along to the main pocket of goodies here. This is the webcam that was provided by the school, simple USB. I have attached it to this older Joby GorillaPod. I like having it a little bit more at eye level as opposed to using the built-in camera on my laptop, which is gonna give me an upshot, which sucks. And so I just wrap this up and then throw it in the bag. I do have to move in between classes, which is not ideal. The good thing is all my classes, I'm at least in that class for 2 periods in a row, so I don't have to set it up and tear it down every class period. This is a stand for my iPad because I wanted to use it as a camera source, so that way I could point it at the class and the kids at home could see the students that are in the class. I can clamp it to a desk and then pull. It's pretty hard to move, which is good, because once you've got it in the spot that you want it to be in, it's pretty stable. And once I have it set up, I can expand it out and move it wherever I want. It serves as not only a way of kind of getting the camera on the students right here, I can use it as a second monitor and then kind of do some stuff, or if I want to use the Apple Pencil. This is super handy for the iPad, getting it in the exact position that you want without taking up any space on your desk. There were stands that like you could set down on your desk, but I like that this clamped onto the side of the table. It is kind of annoying to kind of wrap back up, but what can you do? What other goodies do we have in here? This is the speaker that my school issued all the teachers. I plug this into my computer so that way that the students in the class can hear the students on Zoom a lot louder than if I just turned the volume up on my laptop. I do have a video that is a deep dive on how I set up all of my audio stuff during a hybrid classroom that I'll link right there if you are interested in that. Charger, interesting story about this charger is it was left and lost and found for like 8 months, and then at the end of the year it was still there, and I was like, I have a Mac charger, and it had this thing that I'd never seen before. This is like the old type of connector that doesn't work with my computer, and this is like a magnetic adapter. I'd never seen that. And so now it actually works with my computer. Keep an eye on that lost and found. These kids never go look for their stuff. And it's nice because I don't have to take my charger from home back and forth and put it in my bag and then take it out when I get home if I want to use my computer or anything like that. I do have a microphone in here that I haven't used really yet. I did a video on it. It's called the Fifine. It's like a $40 microphone. It's got a little stand. This is the sound of the Fifine USB microphone. I haven't used it yet, mainly because the main microphone that I use is my Apple headphone one. But I do have it here just in case there's a situation where it's like, I don't know, where I just want better audio. Let's see if there's anything up front here. Do not open until December 25th. I forgot that I came up to the school a little bit before Christmas to grab some stuff, and there are Christmas gifts, and now I have a $25 gift card that I forgot about. A little pack of pencils for whenever students forget them, but everything's virtual now and digital, so I don't even use a pencil anymore. My favorite pen, the Pilot G2 7mm black ink. I've got a ton of these at home, the black and the purple, and then I throw one of those as well as a mechanical pencil. I throw them in my pocket, but I do have backups here if I ever need them. So for the most part, everything pretty much just stays in this bag, and then when I get home, I set my bag down because I don't spend any time at home grading. And if you spend a lot of time grading at home, then you can check out that video right there where I walk through 5 ways to cut your grading time in half, so that way you can take your teacher bag, put it down when you get home, and then not pick it up until you leave for school the next day. Everything I talked about is gonna be linked down in the description if you're interested in checking it out. That being said, my name is Thom Gibson. I hope you learned something today that'll help you design a more engaging experience for your students and a more fulfilling teaching experience for yourself. This video was fun to make. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.